Y'all make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. We live stream Mondays and Fridays. See y'all then. Bye.
Y'all, it's Eclectic Sims here, and I'm back with another cast video. And today we are doing extreme townie makeover, and I, as y'all can see, am doing Jade Rosa. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I normally don't talk over these, but I do feel like to add more to my content. I did want to give y'all like the backstory that I got when I was making this sim over. I've done a couple of extreme makeovers for Jade in the past, and this is the first one I recorded. She always has like a different story. And so in this one, in my head, I view her as a Latina, so I really went for that aesthetic. She's around the age of 25. She's like between 25 and 27 in my head. She's, to me, would be from, I don't forget the name of the world. It's the world that came with Love Struck. To me, she would be from there, but then moved to Windenburg for, I want to say, school, and then also because, you know, in Get Together, Windenburg was more of like, you know, partying and things like that. I think she moved there for that, you know, school, and then she gets to party on the side, that type of thing. And from there, she's in that household with Marcus Flex, I think Paulo and Eva. And I feel like her and Eva become like real close really quickly. And speaking of Eva, she's actually going to be the next cast I do. So you guys will be seeing that video next week. So get ready for that. And I'll kind of explain her side of the story when we get to her as well. But I feel like Jade and Eva made fast friends. I do feel like Jade is a person that would have, you know, got around. I feel like she would have had a fling with Marcus. She probably flirted with Paulo, because in my game, my actual save, I did save Marcus Flex and Paulo. Paulo is a, how many minutes has it been? Can I cuss now? Whatever. Paulo is a fuckboy, and Marcus is, he a fuckboy too. He got twins now. So yeah, I feel like they would have had a thing in the past. She also probably would have messed with a couple other people. I could see, you know, Don Lothario. I see quite a few people like her being interested in and having flings with and things like that, and then coming back home and telling Eva about it. And then like Eva having her own things going on as well. I feel like they go out and party together. I feel like now that I've made her, and that would kind of like be her backstory, I do kind of want to figure out like what would she be doing now. To me, I feel like she would have graduated college, and I could see her really being a sim influencer. Or a sim influencer. Yeah, sim influencer. I can see that. I want to say actress, but then I'm thinking about it, like I don't really see her as an actress. So yeah, I definitely could see her as like a, maybe a style influencer as well, or as a designer, or like something in the social media career in the game, something like that. I could also see her as a writer, but I could see all my sims being writers. That's one of my favorite careers in the game, is the writer career. So I would probably have her do that. Or I would have her do, if I wanted her to start from the ground up and just work for herself, I would have her do the videos on SimTube, whatever they call it in the game. I can see that as well. I also feel like she probably would have left Windenburg after she graduated college. And I do feel like her and Eva, after the school and after all the partying and things like that, they probably grow apart after they kind of move on from this. Jade goes off to do her own thing. Eva goes off to go do her own thing. And no one in the household, and this household at one point don't really keep in contact anymore. I want to say I feel like all four of them probably were close at some point during their time of living together. And then of course time goes on, they move apart and they all kind of just don't keep up. And if they see each other, it's like, hey, they kind of pick up where they left off. But it's really not much. It's really nothing much after that. So I kind of wanted to play on that when I do finally decide to put them in my game. Which means I would have to put them in college. Now, Marcus, Flex, and Paulo, I feel like maybe they went to school, but for their own reasons, they didn't finish. Because I didn't have them participate in any university at all. So I feel like for their own reasons, they found ways to make money, and it is what it is. As far as Jade and Eva, they would have finished school. So I do feel like I'm gonna have to play that out. And then it gets to the point over time where they kind of just, they go their separate ways, really. And it's not much of a friendship after a while. And maybe Jade is the type where she wants to pick it up. Or, maybe Eva sees Jade on social media because maybe Eva Maybe Eva never thought about going that route. Because I could see her on it too. But I feel like, maybe Eva felt like she couldn't make money from it, given that she's heavier set. So maybe she's a bit insecure about that. And then, like, to keep the storyline going, it becomes a jealousy thing. I don't know. I would have to add some drama to that because I feel like if we kept it too, it'd be boring. So I could see that. So like basically from being friends to, I don't know, being rivals or something like that. I don't know. I gotta think about that. I'm kind of just making up the story as I'm going right now. I was thinking about it when I was making her, and then talking through it now with y'all. I'm kind of like, So I don't know if I would make that an LP either. That's just something I'm talking about, for my own gameplay. I do this with all my Sims when I make them in cast. I'll come up with some type of story, and sometimes the story changes, especially when they actually get in the game and I put them there. Things change. So we'll see when I actually decide to put them in the game. You guys will see them most likely on live streams. I probably will actually dedicate a live stream to like kind of playing it out a little bit. But yeah, but that's all for Jade, at least for now. What else did I want to tell you guys about? So I told you guys about Eva's video coming out next week. The next video you guys will be getting is a home decor video. I haven't done one of those in a while. And the reason for that is because, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, decorating takes a lot out of me. I get bored very quickly. I have an attention deficit, so it is kind of hard for me to focus on one thing for a very long time, unless I just get into it. That was something I wanted to do, I was in the mood for it, and I just did it. But if I'm just doing it to kind of get it over with, or maybe I just wasn't too into it to begin with, I'm not about to sit here keep doing this the entire time. So it's kind of like a whole thing with me with that. I do want to apologize for the long break. I did not intend for the break to be as long as it was. I did have two of the oldest family members of my family pass away within 3 months of each other. And while I'm past the grieving stage, it is different. it's very different. It's a different energy with family and a different dynamic amongst the entire family when, you know, the two pillars of that family pass on. And now it kind of just leaves everybody to kind of not even get used to, but kind of just, I guess, tolerate the fact that they're no longer there. It's not something you really get over. It's just something you come into terms with and kind of just slowly move on from. Well, not even move on, just I don't know how to really explain it. But that's why the break was so long, having to travel. Because I think I've told y'all, I think this past stream, it might have been here on YouTube or on Twitch, but I live in Arizona. So from here to San Diego, right? And then I come back and we drove. I didn't fly. I didn't fly until the second time. And the second time was when my great grandmother passed away. So my great grandfather passed first, then my great grandmother passed 3 months later. You know, my great grandfather was unexpected. I actually got the call about him, I want to say after one of the streams I did in January. And then I want to say probably about a week later or so, I rode up there with my grandmother. We was up there for some weeks because it took some time to get everything together. He had already had everything planned out. So, you know, it went as smoothly as it could, but you know, it's family, so there's always going to be some type of drama. And then after that, I ended up coming back home, driving back home with my grandmother. And then a couple months passed. I told y'all I was going to come back. I did not get the chance to. I was still grieving. And then by the time I wanted to come back, my great grandmother passed. And that was extremely unexpected. It was right after Mother's Day that she had passed, like right after. And that was a whole thing. And I had to leave within a couple days after finding out. And so we was there, I think I was there a little bit longer. And then I ended up right after, instead of coming straight home, I actually went up to Stockton, because that's where I was raised, to see my mom and that side of the family. So from Arizona to San Diego to Stockton. And then I'm up there for, I want to say a week. And then I come back, still grieving, still getting used to, you know, the dynamics, trying to keep up with family to see how they're doing. And so that's what kind of stalled it. And I didn't want it to come back and it feel forced. I'm trying to improve my content. So I didn't want my emotions to kind of hinder the quality of anything. So I did take my time with that. But all in all, I do apologize for the long wait. It was not intended, but life happens. And with that being said, I do want to talk about the schedule. The most I could do for right now, simply because I don't want to get burned out too fast from the game, because that also happens. I get burned out. There are a lot of times behind the scenes, I don't play The Sims every day. Maybe most days. Every day, I don't play this game every day. I could go months without playing this game. I only play this game because I stream it and I make videos. Like today, I really wasn't even playing the game today. And I almost canceled the stream. I canceled the Twitch stream yesterday because it was like a whole thing. And I was in my feelings. So I was just like, I'm gonna cancel that. Came on stream today. I almost missed it. And I was like, you know what? Let me just do it anyway. And that was the most I played the game at all. And if you're confused, I'm making this video the same day I streamed stream 17, eStream 17 on YouTube. So make sure y'all go check that out. But yeah, same day. I'm actually doing the voiceover. The video was already recorded. I'm just doing the voiceover. So yeah, I almost canceled that, but I just decided to do it anyway. And that was the most I played the game that day. The most I played. Yesterday, I didn't really play the game like that. I wasn't in the mood, as I said. And the day before, I think I might have played. But for the most part, if I have anything to do with this game, it's to try to improve content or improve thumbnails or whatever the case is. Whatever I felt like doing in that moment. But again, it's getting back to the schedule because I'm kind of going off on a tangent. The schedule is gonna be 2 videos a week. That is what I'm gonna try to stick to stay consistent. So, just as a review as what my schedule is right now. Mondays and Fridays I stream on Twitch. You guys will get 2 videos within that time frame because that's that week. And then on the weekend, I do the 1 stream on YouTube on Saturdays. If you guys want to know my schedule for Monday and Friday on Twitch, the schedule is up on Twitch. Please follow me on there. I want to get to 100 followers on there, just like I want to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube. And then as far as the YouTube streams, y'all, listen. I really want to find ways to communicate more with y'all, like through chat. So if you do come to the YouTube streams, please don't be scared to talk. Because I'm usually very quiet, especially if I'm building. Like, I be into building. Especially when I get focused, right? I'll get focused on it and really get into it, and I'll just get quiet. And I know everybody don't like that, but then I also understand that, you know, when people see others play Sims, they get motivated to play their game. But I would really appreciate it if y'all would chat more. Y'all could talk about anything. I don't care. So if y'all could do that for me, please. And then also, could y'all like, share, and subscribe? I appreciate anyone and everyone that comes to the stream just to watch. But it would be nice to get to know some of y'all. That's what I want. I won't bite you. Okay? But with that being said, this video is about over. Yeah, I got a few more minutes. But anyway, so that was about it, y'all. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Y'all stay safe out there. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitch. And I will see y'all on Saturday. And yeah, bye guys.
Tell me who that nigga if it ain't me. If it ain't a party, then it's interview. Never had a problem, not a good song. It must be official if I get involved. Caught up in the fire burning daily. Harder to remember, getting harder to remember. I've been through enough to drive me crazy. I don't think my mama's gonna save me. Maybe I'm not flying, but I'm floating. If we're not headed to the top where we're going, 2 miles an hour, can you picture me rolling? Cause life is so much better if you live in slow motion. Slow motion. time, but I'm never late. Blazing like the player that you wanna be. Flavor like your baby mama cup of tea. You see the company I'm keeping now. Feeling like I'm dreaming, I keep feeling like I'm dreaming. Don't come around if you don't be around. I've been a man, you believe me now. Maybe I'm not flying, but I'm floating. If we're not headed to the top where we're going, 2 miles an hour, can you picture me rolling? Cause life is so much better if you let it slow motion.